Yep. Sorry about that. Me boo boo. Ran the wrong frame. Oopsie. Oh man. Tired. What do you mean it doesn't work? Where you click on it, it just doesn't work, huh? Hang on. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. My Discord link doesn't work. Channel. Discord. Invite invalid, huh? It does not work. Invite people. Copy. You're right, sir. It does not work. Working on it. Yeah. It's a good thing I gotta... So I gotta update it every so often. Edit. Edit, 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 edit. Dum, dum. Channel. Creator dashboard, video producer. Where do I edit that again? What is that under? Sounded like, is that whiskey? What whiskey? Oh, no, it's coffee. Although we had our date night tonight and we went to, I got a huge michelada, so it was like a liter of beer. So I'm still coming down off that one. Yeah, where's that at in the, well, this is the Control V. That's the current Discord, most updated link. Just trying to remember where. About. Kasim. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, here we go. I found it. Uh. Moving along. Channels. There we go. Paste. Save. There we go. Alright. I guess I wonder how often I have to update that. Probably every time I stream is probably a good idea, right? Channel. Yeah, got it. I just updated it. It's like, where is that? So, when was the last time? It would have been 11 days ago, huh? We went out for Mother's Day dinner. Can I? Yeah, I need to do that. Um, yeah, we went out for Mother's Day dinner Friday. Huh. Nice. Let's see here. Wow. So, hello. Hi.
I don't hear it, Brenda.
Oh, shoot.
Hello?
Hang on. Uh, uh, hello? Huh, that's weird. That's so weird. Where's some video? Input device. How's that? There we go. I don't understand why stuff changes sometimes. It's so weird. Yeah, figured I asked you if you wanted to hang out while I stream, and you did not respond, sir. I posted a picture for you there to make one a bit obtuse. There's a tiny blue line at the bottom that says edit. Got it. Okay. He was, Kasim was telling me how to make a Discord invite on my page that never expires. Otherwise, the invites expire every so often.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's not good.
yeah. So, he learned me.
Well, I've been painting some Mordor orcs.
You have you've got, what is it? You have about 2.5 weeks left for your, Tyranid.
Yeah, well, I've decided that
Oh
the Tyranid
boy.
army is at exactly 500 points, so he's not going to get a big boy.
So what's the big boy gonna be?
I think it's going to be me having a month off to paint this Mordor army.
Oh, I see.
Because
I see. Either way, everybody puts
Mordor,
his.
like,
Okay. Um, what got you on Lord of the Rings? Not that I don't like the minis. I like them. Especially the new box set that they came out with. Uh, is one of those box sets that's ridiculous amount of stuff in it.
yeah, I
Um,
think a friend of mine was like, "Yo, so here's what it is." Some of his mates said to him, "Hey, have you got any models for Lord of the Rings?" And he was
uh-huh.
like, "Yeah." They did a magazine like years and years ago, like maybe 10 years ago. And he was like, "I got like most of that magazine in a box." He opens this box and he's like, "Oh,
Oh, did they do one just like all the rest of the stuff that you guys are lucky to get,
yeah,
you sons of bitches?
yeah."
Okay.
It was called Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
Battles in Middle Earth, I think, or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I got a magazine too." And I was on a night shift and he was up and we were chatting. And he was basically on camera just being like, "Look, let's go through all my stuff and sort it out." And I'm like, "Cool."
See
And
what
I'm
it
like,
is. Yeah.
I'll see if I've got some. And I couldn't find my big box of Lord of the Rings stuff, but I did find loads of little bits of Lord of the Rings stuff. And then I finally found the big box and I'm like, shit, I've got so much of this.
I
So
have
I thought,
think I've gotten rid of all my Lord of the Rings stuff, sadly. But
oh no.
it was for good trades. It was good trades.
Yeah, well, I painted up Shelob,
Mm.
who is looking awesome. Have you seen the Shelob?
No, I've not seen yours. No.
That's it, guys. Bragging time.
I still, for some reason, if I ever do a spider, I want to have like do webbing.
I might, do you know, I might go and do that. I'll be honest with you.
Even if it's
I
just
think,
cotton dipped in glue or something like that. Or, I mean,
uh,
I know you're anti Green Stuff World.
Green Stuff World.
Yeah.
There's probably, if Green Stuff World make it,
Somebody else has to
make
make it. Yeah. So, but the airbrush webbing looks amazing when you see the tutorial on YouTube. I was like, oh my god, that's magic.
So here we go.
Hmm.
Try.
Hmm.
Very try.
All right. I'm gonna
Man.
set up a. Well, that's just the Imperial Guard you did. No, I'm joking.
There's 2 pictures on that, folks.
Yeah, that's nasty. Yep, creepy. Okay. Um,
The second picture's not as good, but
you get it
you can see
closer in.
that
Did you? Oh, that's right. You said you glossed it, didn't you?
I hit it with satin, and at the base, then I hit the base with a matte to the satin.
Yeah.
The base didn't really go.
You know what? That base looks good. I'm good with that base.
I think the rock looks a little shiny, but I like it. I think it looks like a wet cave.
I think adding like a wrapped up body underneath it might be too much, but it might not. I don't know. You could always do it and then set it on the base and go, yeah, no.
I've got the wrapped up Frodo that comes with it.
Oh, it comes with a wrapped up Frodo?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
But yeah, I ended up deciding that because the base was a little shinier than I wanted,
Mm
I hit Shelob with another coat of the satin to make Shelob shinier by comparison.
hmm. Mm hmm.
But it made a hella hard to photograph.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're
She
saying.
looks really good, and in those photos, she doesn't look as good.
I'm going the wrong way. There we go.
Because like the eyes are like.
Do you think
Like,
good lighting on her, no flash? Did you try that? Oh,
everything
hmm.
in no joy. But
You might have to
keep
tweak
the
it.
pictures as clear as I can get it.
You see, I printed out a Gravis Armored Librarian, which doesn't exist by the stats, but this is the second one I printed because the first one I did I didn't quite. I also cured it before removing the supports, so it was like a while ago when I first started printing. This second one that I printed out is just sexy. The detail, the detail is definitely.
Is that some sort of librarian?
Yeah, they. It's a. It's a free 3D print I got that is. Oh man, I put this up too high. Um,
Definitely.
it's Gravis armor,
Yeah, it
which is
looks
the
like
heavier armor.
what's his name? Who's the Imperial Fist guy in Gravis armor?
Oh, Punchy Puncherson.
Yeah, it looks like Punchy by his body,
Yeah, yeah, it
like,
essentially is.
but then
Um,
they've swapped out his arm for like a force sword that looks gnarly, and
yeah, it's a
iron fist and a
nice.
power hand.
It's a really nice. I don't know. You can't really see the detail there. I don't know, but it was really nice, very very nice.
Really nice.
Um, it was only like 5 hours too,
Yeah.
even with the high settings. So I'm putting him on a 50 millimeter base, which is bigger than he needs to be. But and then this is my proxy for my the ATV for Primaris because I don't like the ATV. So
You're running like sidecar.
sidecar, yeah. So with the so and it works pretty. It works pretty good. Um, I put them on a base because sometimes
Are
I
you gonna are you
hmm,
gonna like magnetize or pressure fit the arms?
it's pressure fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just pressure fit. Magnetize. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah. So basically,
If you were gonna magnetize him, you would have wanted to use
yeah, I would already
the
did it. Yeah.
the drill setting or whatever it is
Yeah.
in the slicer, where you can be like, put a hole in this big, and I'm like, yes.
Uh, so um, so that's moving along. But tonight I'm gonna work on the lion, and now that I figured out the settings and everything like that, I'm probably gonna do another print for this, the alternate. Yeah. So, because the more I look at it, the more I see some errors from the printing. So it's bugging me now. What is that? No stress, only calm. Tell me that I shouldn't be stressing out about Hobby Fest. What's Hobby Fest? I'm not familiar with Hobby Fest. Kasim, where's it located at? It's good that there's actually gonna be cons again.
If you're gonna reprint Vulcan,
Yeah,
you should paint that. You should repaint that Vulcan as a statue.
I'm going to. I think I'll probably do them stone.
Yeah.
So that seems more fitting for Vulcan than like gold or bronze. Maybe bronze would be definitely not gold. That's not his style. Mm. Yeah, so we went to his Mexican restaurant that just opened up in an old place's Mexican restaurant that had been shut down for 2 years, and the old one was kind of trash, and we understood why it went out of business. But we went to try out the new one, and it was like way better. And I said, "Let me get a michelada." And the guy's like, "Do you want to have just the regular one, or do you want a fun one?" And I went, "I'll have a fun one." And he came back, and it was like a liter of beer. I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, oh, "I can't waste this." So I was trying to. It was just so much liquid to get into me. It's an Instagram Twitch event. It's this weekend. Oh, so it's like running like on stream. Okay.
Never waste beer.
No, never waste beer. I think it was a Dos Equis, but mixed with the stuff that comes into michelada is really good. I don't know too much about
So
Hobby Fest.
I'm looking forward to like November because I get married in November, and then we've got our honeymoon, which is like 2 weeks, all inclusive at this 5-star place in Mexico.
Greece. Oh no. On the Isle of Lesbos. Mexico. Where in Mexico? Cancun?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am following you, right? Yeah, I'm following you.
What's it called?
Who sent me a message on Instagram? It's called...
I think it's called something like Sensatori or something. It's basically like their 5-star all-inclusive hotel. They do like there's loads of restaurants, and they got like tequila tasting, and like a Michelin star place and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be mad. Because I'll do a tequila tasting every single day with breakfast. I know how to call it.
Wow. What is this? What do we got here?
Plus, I feel like November in Cancun is going to be like a temperature that's correct for me. Like, I'm going to be like, oh my god, it's 30 degrees, I'm dying. Instead of going to Mexico in the summer and just being like, I don't want to.
Oh, well, it'll still be warm, though.
Yeah, man.
Um,
We're used to like 15 degrees Celsius. It's time to put your shorts on.
Hobby Fest.
Yeah, I got all the leather done on my logs, and the leather and the tan done on my orcs. So I'm getting there. I'm not going to be far off now.
It's gonna sound odd, but I'm either just not typing in the right stuff, or like I can't find anything about it. I think the signed up. Yeah, but I wanted to see. There's got to be like a website, right, or like an announcement for Hobby Fest. Am I just typing things in wrong? Nerd Princess official? No, that's not it. Fallout Hobbies Live. Hobby Fest 2010. Okay. Is the idea you just hashtag it and roll it that way? I only know about it because someone else told me. Okay. Oh, there's my coffee on stream. Light and sweet. You sign up and they promote you. Ew. Oh, shush. Okay. No, I'm curious to watch and stuff like that. Is it going to be like a front page thing? Judge my coffee. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Yeah, well, it's all inclusive though too, right? You said 5-star. I would figure it would be. Cyril.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, tips and everything included.
Everything's in, yeah, man.
Oh, you're
Gonna be
done.
stuff.
You may not remember it.
Good vibes.
You may not actually remember most of it.
I
Just be like,
tend to remember most of it. Just a bit. I tend to remember most of it. It's 2 weeks. I'll remember some of it.
yeah, that's true. The flight in, the flight out, at least.
Well, we get food on the flight. I'm like,
I would hope so.
we get food on a flight.
It's 10 hours. You probably got 2 meals and a snack. Yeah.
Like we fly a lot, but only like within Europe normally.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we got a little hair on there. Let's get that away. So we're doing a little deepkin flesh on the loincloth of the lion.
Oh, you want to bring him down a bit.
Yeah, I guess that's probably a good idea.
Sure.
Okay, there we go. All right, so.
You're painting this glove today.
Yes, this latex glove. Yeah, so we're just going through and doing a nice base coat on the tabard and the loincloth. Just going through a nice watered down deepkin flesh. I'm never one to paint a tabard white. I used to when I, way back in the day, played with the Black Templars. I started with white, not knowing.
Where do you go from white?
Yeah. So, but again, that would have been in wow, the late '90s. Um, third edition, fourth edition, I guess. Um, but and then I also made the mistake of spraying the shoulders black and then painting in the white, where I should have just not put the shoulders on and then painted the black around, whatever I needed.
I've seen people painting stuff like detailing stuff over white with the black micron paints.
Yeah, I did the litanies with them. That's when I first learned my first shortcut of, or what some people call cheating, but whatever.
I mean, that's like, you see people who've painted ridiculously straight lines for like competition or whatever.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people who paint stuff for competition will when doing a lot of straight edges, will use masking tape for it. Like,
yeah, the modeling tape and stuff like that. Yeah.
Master painters and modelers use all these things because they're just an extra like string to your bow.
Well, it's a tool. It's another tool in the box. Well, like Ryan was like, when he said how much, he's like looking at the referees' stripes, and I was like, get your pencil up, man.
Yeah.
I was like, you're the one that told me about the pencil with the numbers. And he's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, man, sharp pencil crayon used for highlighting stuff.
Yeah.
That's the real trick.
Well, especially regular like #2 graphite works really good for chipping and stuff, depending.
I like these Blade of the Rings models. They're so much fun with because there's so much dry brushing. So I've got 6 wargs.
Yeah.
Dry brush all the wargs and then
I think dry brushing still works fine for fur. People are like, "Oh, dry brushing is old school." I'm like, it works pretty damn good for fur still. Yeah. Your thoughts, Kasim? Just the tip. Nice. Just the tip. See how it feels. Okay. I don't want to dig into that too much. So who is it? Was it Bitterbrush that did the lion, like the horse, Sons of Horus color?
I think I saw that today. Yeah, let me check.
He was doing it. I mean, again, it's not for me. It's not quite my taste, but still very cool. Bitterbrush, or no, it was shoot, who was that? No, I can't remember the name. I'm gonna forget the name. Raven. Raven art. Raven.
I've watched both of them today.
Yeah.
It might be Raven because painting Lionel Johnson. Yeah, he's in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Johnson's a weird Games Workshop steal, innit?
What do you mean?
So, I believe this is correct. Some guy called Lionel Johnson wrote a poem a long time ago called The Dark Angel.
Well,
It's about him basically secretly being gay.
oh, interesting.
And I'm like, that's got to be. Surely Games Workshop have stole that for Lion L. Johnson.
Well, so a lot of their names you can find, like Conrad Kurz. Kurz is a Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Heart of Darkness Marines.
yeah.
That's that thing they kind of borrowed a lot.
Colonel Kurz or whatever. Yeah. And if you again when you watch the Dan Abnett Q&A, you know, like in the beginning, Horus Heresy stuff was just mentioned, you know, filling out like a story of a legend, and then it just stuck, and they went, well, let's fill this out. Let's explain, you know, why certain things are.
Do you think that there would be any value to a Dawn of War 2 poster signed by the devs?
Yeah, you said that. I guarantee there would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2. It's not 3. That's what I was saying earlier. It's not.
It's the promo thing says it's from 2 Chaos Rising.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is it if it's Dawn of War 2, because most people didn't like Dawn of War 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't. It.
Yeah.
Really, it wasn't. It wasn't.
If it was 1, I'd be keeping it. I'd be buying it off.
Right. Yeah. You'd sleep with it. Be like, sorry, Colonel Clink. Not quite the same. He might be in there somewhere in the Imperial Guard. What about me, Kasim Kreb? I mean, I don't know the reference. Kasim's a fairly common name. I don't want to say it's the John Smith of the Middle East, but what have you been working on stream? Are you still working on the your Warhound Titan, Kasim? We lost him. Or he's answering.
Oh, it looks like he was working on a croissant.
What? Sorry?
It's like a Necron croissant.
Oh, oh, okay. I thought you meant like an actual pastry.
That looks like the base from the Warhammer Titan. Because I see Marines, I see people.
I thought you were talking about the pastry. Is it a pastry? Is it technically a pastry?
It is, the Necron flying croissant.
We, in the U.S., they relaxed the CDC announced we can relax the mask thing. Finally, it's down enough throughout the United States. Now just the individual governors have to say yay or nay depending on where they are. But of course, I was at work last night, and sure enough, somebody walked in. It was like, yeah, it really was like a Karen moment. I just laughed. My manager was like, yeah, we have to wait for the governor. We're in New York State, so we have to wait for them to, she was like, the CDC, and I was like, I just laughed. I was like, oh boy, here we go. But it's like you're still surrounded by people in masks. Do you think you're the only smart one? You're the only one that got it? You're like,
Yeah.
the only one.
so many people who, like, to a fault, just would rather be dead than wrong.
Okay.
There seems to be a lot of people who just don't like to admit that they're wrong. I don't mind admitting that I'm wrong. Like, I could just be like, oh yeah, no, we're wrong about that. Whoops. No big deal.
No,
Some people
they will
feel
stand.
like,
They will die on that hill.
yeah, they'll dig their heels in and be like, no, and I'm like,
But it's right here. No, 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 no. But see, read the line. No.
I was looking at buying some Lord of the Rings models off someone, and on like Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
And I was like, how much do you want for them? And they were like, well, what would you offer? And I was like, well, I offer like, £150. And they were like, that's an insult. These are professionally painted. And I'm like, well, I said I'd offer £150 because it's going to take me a long time to strip
them.
all these models.
Yeah.
And they were like, that's insulting. Like, these are all professionally painted. And I'm like,
You got a link?
I'm like, yeah, I got a link.
Okay.
I'll show you later.
All right. My favorite pastime.
Like,
well, duh.
like, it's fine. Like, if you like
dying on this hill. I mean, sorry.
I'm not the best painter in the world. I'm certainly getting a lot better at painting, and I can paint things that I'm happy with, and other people look at it and go, that's nice, and I'm like, excellent.
Shoot.
But like, if I was selling some models,
I think the term on eBay, and a lot of those places, that term is thrown around a tiny bit too much. I think sometimes.
I was just like, yeah, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm just telling you that's why my offer is what it is. Because I can't put these on the table. I would need to strip these and paint them. Like, if they weren't painted, I wouldn't need to strip them. I'd probably offer you more. But
how many models was it, by the way? Or like what? Like what was the model count, if I may?
There was a Moomac, you know, the big elephant things.
Moment kill or whatever. Yeah, I got your point. Sure. Yep.
Kill,
yeah.
Thing, the big elephant thing.
Yeah.
There was like a handful of the dudes that go with him. The Haradrim, I think they're called.
Haradim. Yeah, sure.
There was some orcs and a few metal models, and then a couple of wargs and like some characters. Oh, and a load of Urukai. And I was like, if they were all...
Were they all plastic?
Plastic and metal.
Okay.
But like, if they were all unpainted, you'd probably get maybe £200 for it, I reckon, second hand. But they weren't. They were painted really badly. And you know, I never said these are painted crap. I just said if I buy these, I'm going to need to strip them.
What do you think? It was just bad photos?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, I was trying.
Yeah, they were not well painted by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay.
We're talking like something I might have painted when I was a kid.
Oh.
It's you know, one colour with a big brush that's silver, and then the Minister of Men are done.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
And we're like, man, don't be so sensitive when you're selling things. Like, you know that if anyone's going to buy them, surely, like, I mean, surely, like, they would know looking at them that's not like pro painted. Like, I wouldn't say any of my stuff is pro painted.
Nor I'm not. Nor I.
Like, I would say it's like tabletop. But that's what I aim for. Is what I aim for something that I'm happy to put on the tabletop.
I think lately mine has been a higher level of tabletop. That's really where I would go. And if somebody wants to dub it a step further, I appreciate it. But I would never coin that phrase. I might coin it like as a joke or something like that. But mine's pro painted. Look what I've done. Yeah. No, I hear you.
I don't like putting unpainted models on the table. I like to have painted stuff.
Yeah.
And I would say maybe my Shelob's close to sort of like tabletop.
It's trash. No. Yeah. No. No. It's officially, what was the old guideline from GW? And in general, tabletop,
Basically, what
three
colors?
colors and
Three colors.
yeah, three colors and your base.
Yeah. I think as well, even a tabletop like quality model on a really nice base, because anyone can do a really nice base. Because on a base, you can just dry brush a base
Yeah,
with
that's
a
true.
color and then a color up, and whack some little tufts on it, and they look fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of times the people that do a really good job and do better than tabletop on a model, and then they rush the base and it's sloppy. I think it really hurts the model. It takes away from it, and they're hurting their own work. I think where they spent that time. Sorry, I'm headbutting the
I
camera.
really enjoy basing as well. I like
I do too.
doing like picking a theme for an army
Yeah, I'm with you.
and being like, these guys are supposed to be this place. What
Yeah.
have I got for that?
What's the
Or
story?
these guys are all supposed to be Mordor because I've got Shelob and I've got some orcs and some warbrights. And I'm like,
Yep.
Shelob would only really be kicking about in
Yeah.
Mordor.
What did?
So
Sorry, 1 second. What is the screw up that you were trying to fix, Kasim? It's like I'm trying to get rid of a body. No. And it's real slow going, one piece at a time. It's not, chat. That's not actually true. I'm just joking. If he does come back with it, I didn't know anything about it, and I have an alibi. You destroyed your overlord.
oh no,
Why?
like
How?
you dropped him
Did
or like
you
crushed him or something.
spill? Boo boo? Dog, child, earthquake? Wrong color? Went. Oh, you know what? So, just you know what I did one time, way back, and I always double check now. I went to clear coat something one time with the
Oh no,
yeah.
it wasn't Clint, or was it?
No, it was not.
I did that today.
Did you really?
I went to put another coat
Oh
of
my
varnish
god.
on the spider,
Au-
and
autism.
I picked up.
wait, wait. I don't really know what that means. Are you mistaking like you had an aneurysm, motor control issues and whatnot? Oh, okay.
Did you literally like just like
Did you have a seizure?
accidentally crush the overlord, or did you just like muck him up with the paint?
Knock them over or
Like, is
drop
it?
them? I've seen people. Well, I've not physically seen it, but I've heard horror stories of somebody having. It's not funny, but having a seizure because they're epileptic when they're like carrying like a big model, and they're like, no. It's funny in my mind to think about it, but it's not funny.
You went to put it down and throw it. Oh, like how hard are we talking?
Oh
Like
no, dude.
like throwing a baseball throw. I'm just gonna put this down here.
What, a 90-mile-an-hour pitch, Cyril? You think he threw it that hard? Oh, I don't know,
Yeah.
actually, to be honest. That might actually.
You just go to put it in the display case, but instead you just absolutely just turn around and do the whole leg up, arm over, arm into your chest thing.
I'm not laughing at you, Kasim. I'm just.
That is gone. That is gone. The dynasty has turned to dust.
Oh,
Shit,
God.
is that a fine pass model as well?
Oh, my
Because
God.
if that's a resin boy, that might be out
I think I might have to go outside and have a moment of silence.
for
Yeah,
fallen from.
yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, the thing that
I'm
changed
sorry,
today-
man. Whew. That sucks.
F in the chat for you. There you go. The thing that saved me today was when I went to. I picked up a can to put another coat of the satin varnish on.
Yeah.
And I was like, this can feels weird. And then I looked at the nozzle, and the nozzle was all grey, and I was like,
Oh.
this is spray paint. It feels weird because I've warmed up my can.
Oh, my God. No, I did it.
It felt weird, it was cold, and I was like, it's over there. So I picked it up, and I was like, Jesus, I nearly sprayed grey primer over my finished Shelob.
I could not tell you. Oops.
40, so it might be 90. Yes.
What?
No. I think he launched it.
Oh my god.
So you say you've spent the day resurrecting it. Have you been re-gluing them together?
Half the day was probably crying.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I'd be.
Yeah.
I mean, I've made smaller errors before, and I've.
You know what? I've touch wood. I've not done a single fuck up on this army yet.
Did you really just go there? You had to do that to yourself, huh?
Every single brush I've put on him, I've not slipped off something and had to repaint it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
But also, these logs are so much nicer than the plastic logs.
You think so? I haven't seen the newest ones. Oh no! What now? I hit my PE coach in the head with it too.
He doesn't teach PE anymore. He doesn't do anything. I killed him.
Jesus. I'm going to hell. Wow. Well, that's the risk you take. Trying to teach a bunch of kids sports when some of them may never have been destined to ever be sporty. Ever.
Refer to him as the human cannonball. Just give him a ball and like, there you go, that guy over there.
Boom.
Nothing left.
I don't think they play dodgeball anymore in school, but I'll tell you what, man. It was ruthless when I was growing up. My first actual knee injury, where I know it was like some damage done to it, was in gym class by somebody slide tackling me when we were playing soccer. And now, oh my god. But I didn't know any better then. So that's probably where the first scar tissue came from. The gym teacher really had no idea though. He was like, walk it off. I couldn't even walk. I was like, oh. Although I got up, ran over and punched a dude in the head. But I didn't know how to punch back then, so I really didn't do anything. I'll get him one day.
Watched the first Lord of the Rings film yesterday or the day before as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because the extended versions, I'm like, right, let's give them a watch. So painting Lord of the Rings stuff. Let's have that in the background. So that was pretty chill. I forgot how much I love Warhammer.
Yeah.
How good a character Sean B plays as well.
Oh yeah.
Like the absolute epitome of men.
It's my fit.
He has all the fucking character flaws of men.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
He can't help it. He wants to use the ring because it's
He wants to use it for good.
we should use it for good, and he's like, no, you can't. You can't use it for good. It won't.
You just don't understand.
It'll corrupt you.
Well, magic is very, very rare. It's not as blatant in Middle Earth as it is like D&D.
Yeah.
Like even everything that you see Gandalf do, it's all very bending of the will and forcing of the spirit.
Yeah.
That you just stuff you just don't see. He's not throwing fireballs around.
Yeah, when he shouts at Bilbo.
Yes.
And he's like, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm trying to help you. But he shouts at him, and loads of clouds and stuff and darkness comes behind him.
Yeah.
It's just force of will in it.
Yeah.
Or I use magic to make my staff glow. It's not a lot of offensive stuff. I feel like Gandalf more like a fighter than a wizard a lot of the time as well. especially Gandalf the White. Gandalf the White
Yeah.
seems to be like, I'm like a cleric or some shit.
Well, even the Witch King, he's still afraid of him. Witch King of Agma.
Although I think in a tabletop game, I think the Witch King would take Gandalf apart. Witch King's nasty.
Whatever
Not much in the
GW
Witch King anyway.
paid for the rights for that, it took them like several years to make it back. Because there was a lot of stipulations from the Tolkien estate and Weta and stuff
Probably
like that.
from New Line as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So they they weren't allowed to do a bunch of things. Um, that's why they're a different scale. To be fair, I was in special ed, so the coach should have been less cocky. You know, coaches growing up are hit or miss. Um, you know, being actually a lot more versed in medical and stuff like that now, I know that some of the coaches that were in the gym class um, didn't understand certain things about heat injuries, and so yeah, they I mean, phys ed. What can you say? Some of them are smart. Some of them are big dumb jocks. that's that's kind of how it works. It's almost like Revenge of the Nerds. They're like weakness, must smash weakness.
Huh. Sauron's 100 points cheaper than a Balrog.
Well, Balrog's just unbridled, furious rage and hate.
Or Balrog. Yeah, because the one of the stipulations I remember was like they couldn't use any Lord of the Rings parts and conversions for like Games Workshop stuff.
Yeah.
For like you weren't allowed to have any Lord of the Rings bits because everyone was like, "Yo, that'd make a really sick demon prince, that Balrog," and they were like, "We can't use it in a 40k army. Can't play it in stone."
I never heard that, but I know a lot of people that they couldn't do it themselves. Um, but I really never have, like, you have a lot more 40k places or Warhammer stores around you than
Do it massive.
yeah. When I first went over there to do joint training, I walked out of the
Shit, no, we had 3, and then we had 2, and now we've only got 1.
well, I walked out of my hotel and I started walking down the road to kind of see what was around, and I like stopped and backed up, and I was like, holy shit, there's a Warhammer store like 3 stores down from my hotel, and I was like, I'm so happy.
Like most big cities in the UK have got one, but we've not got a lot of big cities. I'm like,
like
here's a picture of some orcs. So I can
like
see what needs paint because at the moment all my orcs are sprayed black, so it's difficult to pick out any details.
brown.
You have to get real close. Yeah, it's all browns and tans, and then there's going to be a wash on it. But I'm thinking about doing the highlights before the wash.
Paint the skins like reds or something like that. Ah, you could. I don't know.
I think if I do the highlight before the wash, then everything will still look dirty. Whereas if I do
Dirty.
the highlight after the wash, things might look a
Dirty.
bit more clean. Whereas I want, like, I mean, they're orcs, aren't they? They're not like fucking humans or anything.
They did a lot of skin red too.
Rust up all the weapons and stuff as well.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I have every one of the movie books too that have all the details in them and stuff like that for what do you call it?
What did
Uh,
you say just now?
to be fair, I read that. Yeah, costumes and things like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I probably get rid of this. Actually, gonna play 30K tomorrow. I know. 2,500, I think.
2,500.
Yeah.
Wow, you got that much painted?
That hurt.
What?
That hurts.
What?
That hurts me. I do. He doesn't. But so that that's fine. He's coming here.
Seems like a lot of army to have painted that
It,
stuff.
it is. It is.
What?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, not all of it's great. Like I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go back and redo some of it, or go over and fix up some of it. But some of it is tabletop. So let's see here. There we go. Yeah, I gotta think what I'm gonna do. I'll definitely do the my favorite Rite of War for the Salamanders. So it's the Dark Angels. I don't have enough stuff painted up for that. I don't even have enough assembled to do 2,500 for Dark Angels. I'm going to assemble tonight. No. I'd have to take a look, but it's the right. It's basically the flamethrower one. Fire. Um, gotta see. Got to see. Ryan got some great looking Praetors coming out, huh?
Yeah, I seen them.
Oh my god. I'm so jealous. I don't have any Praetors. I don't have any. I only have 2 special models. Aside from the pirate class, I have Vulcan and the Dreadnought. So, but to be fair, the Dreadnought was made for 40K, and now the model also can be used for 30K. Let's see here. Open this up real quick. I want to take a look. Horse Heresy. I mean, I will probably Crusade. Okay. I will probably start off with 2 tactical squads right off the bat. For 2,500, I'll probably throw Vulcan in there, because I have a feeling the bastard's going to take the Night Haunter. And I know he's got him. So for
Just take a Calidus. Is it Calidus? Calexis? No, Calidus. Yeah, just take a Calidus.
we'll do a replay. I don't think it was a Calidus, was it? Calexis? Was that the one with the phase sword? The Psi Arcana?
Who are the ones that can change shape? Calidus, Vindicar, and
Loyalists.
let me have a look.
Salamanders. Rite of War. Covenant of Fire. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Covenant of Fire.
Yeah, Calidus. It's the Calidus because that's the one that can like change shape and has the. There's a neural shredder and a phase sword or phase knife or whatever.
Or a Catan.
Yeah.
That we know now. It's a piece of a shard of a Catan. Or it's Necrodermis or whatever it's called.
Phase knife.
It's just a phase knife. Troops. Oh yeah, that's right. Pyroclast squads are troops, but not mandatory. They're non. They don't count. They're not. They're non-compulsory. I think, or are they compulsory? Well, maybe.
You know about it when you get neural shredded. Ah, not my neural. I was using that.
Tactical squad. What's wrong? I need a warlord. Well, of course you do. I don't know. I am tempted though. Also, Lord Chaplain Namus Ratan is a really good character for me, which they also don't have a miniature. I did a conversion. He's a chaplain with a thunder hammer, basically, and what else does he have? He has. He has a Mantle of the Elder Drake, which basically gives him Eternal Warrior. So double strength doesn't kill him outright.
M. Shen, Calidus assassin that executed Comrade Curse.
That Kurz just sat there and waited for him.
Yeah.
Knew he was coming.
Like,
There's actually a story of that before that happens. Somebody wrote it. I can't remember if it's a audio short.
He's just like.
No, he has an argument with the Emperor.
Yeah.
Although we don't know if he's actually seeing the Emperor or having a psychotic moment, because it talks back to him and forgives him, and he's at peace. And then he goes to the place where he knows the assassin's going to find him, and that's when the story ends. Eternal Warrior. Where's my cursor? He's got a Combi Flamer, Bolt Pistol, Dark Star Falling, which is his Thunder Hammer. Yeah, we'll definitely. 2,500 is going to be fun. I'm at 500 points right now. The Chaplain, one Pyroclast squad, and one Tactical squad of 10 is 500 points even right now without doing anything to him. 2,500. It's going to be interesting. If you have not seen the miniature that we're talking about, I will put it up right now. It is 2 Praetors just came out. That's Dorn fighting Samus. That doesn't happen, or will it? These 2 beauties, so nice. And it's not too much crazy stuff going on. It's still very basic armor. I mean, I suppose you can use them as sergeants too, and not just praetors.
They're definitely nice.
Yeah.
The Terminator one's got some crazy shoulder pad stuff going on.
Yeah.
Much more like nightly.
Yeah, the lightning. Um. Yeah, that's.
I think a lot of the motif like on the knee, like the above the knee pad, above
Mhm.
the shield, above the shoulders, that
Mhm.
like line thing.
That goes back to like the first praetor they ever made. It was
Yeah,
like
it
that.
goes back to like the plastic one. It looks like
Yeah, I guess so.
that the artificer armor where they've just got like
Yeah.
sort of
And then
triangular or
it's
like
got the knightly faceplate, less likely, less like a normal Terminator helmet,
yeah.
but still very cool. It gives
Like
it.
there'd be work there to remove those two icons, but I don't think it would be much. You take the thing off the shield and off the chest and the
Well, you could
armor,
always
and
substitute. Yeah, another shield. Yeah.
because
Um,
they look very knightly.
one of the things I like, and it's a subtle design thing, and I don't know if it's intentional. I think it is, but because it is more of a close combat type of Praetor, the helmet is more narrow in the overall Terminator suit, so he has more turn of the head. So he would be able to do a little bit more in making this Cataphracti Terminator armor a lot more um, awareness, other than auto senses and stuff like that. But it
Basically,
just
less of a
it
weakness.
sells it more. Yeah, it sells it more with the way the helmet is. Paul, you are a god, an absolute god. I didn't show this to you yet, Cyril. Holy cow! Wait for this. I'm gonna totally show my real. Hang on a second. This is just awesome. Let me do this real quick. Get what I need to. Are you familiar with Cameo, Cyril?
Um, like the game.
There's a game called Cameo.
I played it
Um.
like a long time ago.
Oh, I
Maybe
don't
not. No.
know.
We'll see. We'll find out.
So there's a thing you can pay to get somebody like a star or something like that to give a like a little.
Oh,
So so I watch Master Ken. I'm a big fan of him, and he's like a he portrays a martial artist who's essentially makes fun of every other martial art and calls it bullshit. And he has a martial art called the Meridote. So, my birthday's coming up at the end of this month, and Paul, one of my friends here, got me a cameo from him, and I will show it to you. And it is perfection on so many levels. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
You're watching?
My body is ready.
All right. Let me see if I have it unmuted. Oh.
Master Ken here with a special message for Jeffrey McLean. I understand it is your birthday. You're turning 46-year-old, and you are an ex-Army EOD specialist
No,
who served overseas for many years. Congratulations
What's that?
for your
I can't hear him.
Oh. Desktop. Let me turn that up some. Now let's try this.
service. I understand.
Let me redo it.
Master Ken here.
Can you hear it?
It's a big no.
Well, I just muted it.
Nope, nothing at all.
I just muted it. Because I paused it to see if you could hear it before I continued it.
With a special message for
no,
Jeffrey
nothing at all.
McLean. I understand it is your birthday. You're turning 46-year-old, and you are an
Still no?
Still no.
Hmm.
ex-Army EOD specialist who served overseas for many,
Desktop
many years.
audio shows it's processing.
Congratulations,
That sucks.
Maybe it's 2? Audio 2?
We're doing it live.
thank you for your service. I understand that job is thebomb.com. You are a fan of my videos, which means you're reasonably...
Are you watching it on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh,
hang on.
yeah. I'm not sharing the screen with you. Everybody else is like, we can hear it.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, you're retarded.
Yep.
Right.
Big time.
Alright, hang on.
Master Ken here with a special message for Jeffrey McLean. I understand it is your birthday. You're turning 46-year-old, and you are an ex-Army EOD specialist who served overseas for many, many years. Congratulations, and thank you for your service. I understand that job is thebomb.com. You are a fan of my videos, which means you're reasonably intelligent. You also enjoy painting miniatures, doing tactical gaming, and you like hockey. So basically, you're a big nerd. So you're likely to get bullied despite your Army experience. So even at your age, you got to worry about bullies. So let me show you one quick way to deal with that. Let's say that you're doing your little nerd stuff. You're painting your figures, right? Your little toys. And someone comes up and says, hey, that's a bunch of nerd stuff, okay? What I want you to do is just very calmly put your paintbrush down, go up to them and say, it's actually very interesting, my hobby. You would probably like it. Look at the detail on this battle frog. And then as always, restomp that groin. And make sure you don't smudge the paint on your little nerd toy. Anyway, enjoy your birthday. I'm Master Ken. Remember, always restomp that groin.
This is so good. It's so good. It was like perfect. It's perfect in every way. Perfect in every way.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. What's funny is he
his voice.
What's that?
His voice gives me vibes of the dude from Portal.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. He
Sounds
hasn't
like
done voice acting for that, but
it sounded like he was going to tell me to when God gives you lemons, make God take the lemons back, weaponize the lemons, and burn his house down with lemons.
He, I think he was like brought on to actually do something serious one time, and just the way he talks about particular things, and is very matter of factly about them. People were just like, wait a second, back up. He just found his niche. He's invited to be a guest speaker all the time now. At like real martial arts conventions. So, because he like calls out like other martial arts and he says they're bullshit, and this is why. That won't work. That won't work either. I love you, Paul. It's so good. It's so good. The new
Hey, look, it's wait, Kislev. Oh, in Dawn of War 3. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought they were like.
I would like to see a Kislev army.
Slave. The motherland has turned her back on us. Exiled to a wasted land. Brothers and sisters betrayed. Whilst the meek cling to power. Is it just?
How do you defend that? Like,
Is it just?
back here, right? That. It's got a wooden palisade. around it. Now, it's probably thick and big, but I mean, it's not stone. It's not. It's not stone, man.
You know, I mean, logs are thick, right?
Yeah.
To be the bulwark the world relies on?
I think the bear cavalry would help as well.
Make us weak. To witness endless loss.
Oh. Does he turn? That son of a
We
bitch.
falter.
He turns.
No. We are molded
Oh
by
yeah, that you could do that, I guess. Set the castle on fire.
forged hot against an anvil of ice.
Yeah, that's impressive. I mean, you have the winged hussars.
Consumes us. But from the fire, we rise
On bears.
again.
Polar bears. Panzerbjorn. Oh, yeah, that would help. Yeah. That's not good.
Versus giant ice bear.
Yeah. Let's go for the school. Hi, Mr. Bear. Are you chaos tainted now? Oh, okay, you're not. Hi, buddy.
Oh, he looks like a friend.
Oh, that's not good. That was big. That was really big.
It's probably fine.
Nice. Kislev. Troll
They
country.
should have made the.
I mean,
should
come
have
on.
made the-
How cool would
yeah.
that be to be a tabletop army?
I mean, you know, you can find it. It's just out of print, right?
Yeah. Well, they're in, what is it, Total War 2, I have. I'm just not good at the Total War games. Like,
I think they should have made their palisade out of ice instead.
and then put like a watch up on it.
So, you know, just ice, just a big ice wall. Go hey,
Well, that was
here's a
always
big ice wall.
their claim to fame was Kislev were masters of ice magic. Masters.
I mean, you know, I'd be like, oh man, I'm feeling pretty cold. Don't worry, let me magic up some ice. Oh, excellent.
Okay. I think it's the paint job, but I'm not impressed with him.
Kind of weird.
Well, he's supposed to be Frankenstein, the flesh golem.
Mm,
I'm not, sometimes the heavy metal paint jobs don't sell it to me. Or they don't have the same, I mean, this is nasty. Once a game when Frankenstein makes an injury roll against an opponent as a result of a block action, he may choose to add an additional +1 modifier to an injury roll. That's nasty. It might be the lime green trim. I mean, I know it's supposed to be showy because it is for essentially a football game. But he's a star player for the necromantic team, maybe, or maybe he's just for anybody.
the necromantics, they are good. I think they're generally regarded by people as being quite a good faction as well.
Nice. Necromancer decidedly that average players Franklin Smith and Steiner, as Scott Word, were more than a sum of their parts. They were repossessed to become Frankenstein. Get it? You can take him for the Wolfenburg Crypt Stealers, which is the necromantic team, I believe. Yeah. Which I do like some of the stuff.
They've
This I
already
like
got
better though.
good guys.
Truthfully,
Like they've got
not that.
the werewolves, haven't they?
They can take one. Where is he?
I think they can take two.
Is it this
The
one?
fast boys with friends.
I like this flesh golem better. I like, truthfully, I like the regular flesh golems better.
We got fucking ghosts as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are they sheets on a washing line?
Maybe. Yeah.
There's a pair of socks on that. That's fantastic. These
Yeah.
guys are lovely. These are adorable. Okay, I like these. Are these new?
This is newer.
Or are these out?
These are out.
Man, maybe I need to do a necromantic team.
Ghoul.
Man, maybe I need to stop buying things.
It could be that too. Look at that. Scarecrow. He might be a zombie though, I don't know. I don't know what he counts as. That's obviously a zombie. That's a zombie. Yeah, the werewolf. I just don't see the werewolf in the set, or do I? Oh yeah, he's right there. Yeah, he's there.
It's a big chumpy boy. He's bottom left. Yeah. You take two of those because they've got frenzy and they've got good agi and good move.
I don't like that flesh golem as much as I like. Maybe I can't look at him. It's this flesh golem here. Yeah. Exactly. With the exposed brain, looks pretty badass. This one just looks kind of. Yeah. Abby Norman. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that I would have used the blue on his skin. Too cartoony, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Although, that's pretty cartoony, the concept for it, right?
Yeah, I think that's one of the other problems. What we got here? Story. I hadn't really kept up on that. Oh, let's see. Never Chosen. That's pretty funny. Did you read it?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Ooh. Ooh. Poor foundation. What do we got here?
Oh shit, it is late.
Oh yeah, you're.
Oh. But that's a Bellicosa volcano cannon
Yeah, it is.
in a top mount. But hasn't he already got a Bellicosa volcano cannon in his other arm?
I think so. Only the plasma reactors is such. Oh, so basically this thing is the only thing that could be armed with more than one or something like that. I am not human. Or I am human. Let's look for the bicycles. Bicycle.
Teach this car how to drive itself.
Accept cookies.
So.
I think
Isn't
normally
that
you can only
bigger-
have one on a Titan. Like it's like
I think-
0 to 1.
I think you can have two on a warlord.
Right. So in theory, you
But
could have
is
3
that
on this.
is that? Yeah, maybe.
This is the Warbringer. So this is the one that's
I don't. This is the one that's
in between the Reaver and the Warlord.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because they just brought out the was it War Master Titan? That is
Bigger than the Warlord, right?
bigger than a Warlord, and no one's ever heard of it before except for in like one book. And I'm like, that's cool, but do you not like money? You could have just remade the Imperator Titan, or the what's the other one? Is it Warbringer or something? There's the Emperor class Titans, and one of
Imperator. Or the Emperor class, which basically has a cathedral city.
there's the Imperator, and there's the other one, because the Imperator is the one that's got no landing pad for a thunderbolt on top of it,
Yeah.
and no massive defense laser on top of it. Let's have a look.
Here's the link for the brain guy. Oh, you got a good. See, that is much better. I just kind of like that. Does he have a piece of wood to help brace his leg? Yes, he does. Because he's got a foot. I want to make him my kicker. You remember there used to... I don't know if you played... There used to be kickers. Special rules for kickers.
No.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's the the Emperor and the Warmonger. The Warmonger class Titan's the one that's got like a load of missile pods and a load of flak and like a defense laser.
Mm-hmm.
And was generally the like not as cool.
Did you see this one? This latest release for
I read this article. Someone in the
Lord of the Rings
group,
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings group that we're in, was like, "Hey, look at these
Mistwood spiders, I think, right?
Yeah, Mirkwood.
Mirkwood.
Yeah, Mirkwood. Because the Spider Queen is nowhere near as hard as Shelob, but she has a lot more attacks. And I'm just like, yeah, but the Spider Queen model I don't really like.
They don't
that
have
thing.
rules for Ungulia, do they?
I believe so.
She's the one that drained the trees? I think. She's like during the War of Wrath. So that goes back to when like Gondolin was still around and
Isn't that Shelob's like mother or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they don't have rules for that.
So less is more with that golem. Yeah, sometimes less really does look a lot better. You can really overwhelm a model with way too much shit.
Right. On that note.
All right. Good night, sir.
It's late.
Well, thanks for slipping by. Appreciate you, sir.
No worries, dude.
I know.
You take it easy.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow.
I don't know what were you gonna say.
Oh no, I was gonna say I know that Ryan turns into a pumpkin much sooner. So.
Yeah, true. He needs his sleep, man.
His beauty sleep.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Good night, brother.
Peace out, man. Take it easy.
That was Searle of the Mild Boys hanging out with me for a while. He hangs out or not hangs out. He works at night a lot for his personal job, so he's usually up a little bit later over in the UK. So but yeah, so that's kind of all the rumor stuff and releases that came around the last few days. I don't know if I want to attach that yet. I don't know if I want to attach that yet. down. Turn the desktop audio down just a touch. I can do some of the head too. It's true. I didn't even think about that. Did not think about that. So I'm gonna start with the wings on the helmet here. I actually want to do white. So we're gonna start with the watered down white scar. Which is a layer paint, but it's still got a reasonable amount of pigment in it. So just gonna go through. I'm kind of painting him on the similar to how he's painted. Actually, I think we are going to use the ceramite white, which is the base, and water that down just a bit more because it's going to have a lot more pigment in it. So, oh, you know, I should try. Let's try some of the Vallejo paints. I do have some now. I know the pigment's going to be amazing in it. So I'm painting it the scheme. For the most part, some of the things that I like about it that Forge World did. I like the white wings on his helmet. That they did. So nice and thin, and we're gonna go over it in several layers so that way we don't get chalkiness or any kind of problems with get cork over here, let it dry. That way we don't have problems with covering up the detail on the wings itself. So I want to get, I think, the initial wash on some stuff before I attach the actual cape on the back, because it goes cape, then the backpack, and then the piece goes over the cape to this piece. The cape goes on, then like I said, the actual power pack, and then this will go over that, so this blends in and kind of covers some things up. So we're gonna go through, and then I just want to get a little bit more detail into it, that way I don't have to work around some things. But again, we're doing the green on the back side of the cape, and then the white on the inside. So and the backpack is got some more stuff to be done to it, but that'll go on after the cape goes on. It's a weird combination of how things go with this, but that's just, you know, how the miniature is put together to be pieced together. So what we'll do is we'll also work on, well, that's drying, some more of the metal work. Let me take a look at the well, sadly not real. Well, maybe because it's Friday. I don't know, probably go out to dinner. Pod and Garrett are having their Memorial Day weekend party, our picnic, that weekend on Sunday, so I might go down there for that. Sadly, the woman's got to work. I might be working too, I'm not sure. I gotta take a look. But let me see here, Forge World. So, special plan. I don't. I might be told that I have special plans. I'm not sure. It's very possible that that's gonna happen. I'm just looking at the Forge World model of the Lion. Just looking at some stuff. Okay, that's all gold. All right, so I'm gonna do some of the stuff on the arms that I have. So the whole model, normally most models that I do is I put everything together and then paint it. I'm able to work my way around a lot of things on the model. But this one's got a lot of stuff going on and a lot of various details. Like this was, I glued this on, that on, you know, this. So there's a lot of pieces and parts. This is glued on separate, this is glued on. So, or actually this is this part of it? No, I think you glue this piece on here and then this piece was glued on. So it's a lot of different pieces and parts and layers and details. So I want to get the base model, a lot of things done, then wash them, and then I'll put the, you know, do the cloak and the backpack and stuff like that. So I chose, he comes with two swords. He comes with the Lion sword, which is this one. It looks like a standard, like, hand and a half or two-handed sword. You really can't see it too well because it's still all black. But a lot of the parts and pieces I have either glued to them in an area that you really can't see that's not intrusive, or I have a little hole drilled and then a paper clip glued in there as well. But paper clips are probably the cheapest way to do that, so you can paint it and not actually touch the model. But this I'm actually up in the air about. I think I may actually do a blue in sections on this blade because it's such a centerpiece style of model. And then the arms go together because he's like basically two-handed swinging the sword. So I'm just doing some of the stuff on the arms and shoulders before I put them on there. You know, and glue them together and stuff like that. So so this is the side with the Dark Angels. I'm gonna have to look that up, what he said about the poem. It's interesting. But this is the side with the Dark Angel symbol. So this will get red and white in there, and the rest will stay black. And then the edges gets the Retributor gold, which will get washed. And then again watered down. You can higher quality paints with more pigment allow you to water them down smoother and better, I think, because you don't lose as much in the watering process. The thing is that you always want to make sure your paints go on smooth, whether you're using a flow enhancer um, or flow improver or water or a medium. To go thinner multiple times, this I'm just going to do essentially the whole shoulder gold. Multiple layers thin are better than doing one thick layer and getting the brush marks and the losing the loss of detail, because if you go on real thick, any of the detail that's there in the model, especially if you have a real nice model that's a nice sculpt, a lot of detail, some of it very, very fine detail, one time too heavy handed with a brush, and you can really lose a lot of that. So many times, so many people on the pro level, will say, multiple layers with thin paints will do wonders to improve your painting results. So, and it's true. It's not. So we've gone in here, and we'll probably do 2 more layers. When I do my green on my miniatures, that's not airbrushed. It's probably 3, 4, maybe 5 layers of green to get it smooth. So. So we'll set that there. And we're going to get a little bit of gold on here. Yeah, I don't know. Most years, to be honest, Paul, I was always at the Week in the Life, so I never really thought about it too much. Still a lot of gold that I'm missing. And there we go. Gentle. Gentle. Eventually we'll come in and do some of this trim green. For the Caliban, force a Caliban kind of thing. This also is a spilled brazier here, which is going to be kind of fun and interesting to do. And it's like supposed to be red hot coals. Alright, thanks man. Thank you so much, man, for that cameo. I'm telling you, man, I cannot explain to you how awesome that thing was. I was just it was a good laugh when I really needed it too. It was just very, very cool. Love you, brother. Starter brush. I need my shade brush. We're gonna take some black and go through and hit up this heavy captain intercessor. He's to the point that we can add all this shadow and then go back and clean up some things that I'm gonna want done. So that'll be good. Base. Come back and do our dry brushing. Make sure we got it everywhere and we need it. Just prevent some pooling in a couple areas that we don't want it to pool in. Lovely. That's pretty much almost gone. What time is it? Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Very, very nice. Alright, guys. We are gonna call it for the night. I know it's still a little early on a Friday. I may jump in and do an extra stream tomorrow, but it's been a bit of a long day. So we're gonna call it here. Thanks so much for stopping by tonight, and I appreciate it. And we are going to give it up and end with my favorite ending.
I've seen things you people
Thanks again, guys. Catch you Monday.
attack ships on fire off the shore of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near 10-house gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears.